Welcome to today's Global Breaking News, bringing you the most important updates from across the globe. I'm Marjan reporting for Flashpoint TV. On May 11th, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zalenskiy has announced his willingness to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin in Turkey this Thursday, responding to a direct call from former U.S. President Donald Trump to accept Moscow's offer for talks. The offer marks a dramatic shift following a weekend of intense diplomacy. European leaders in Kyiv had urged an immediate 30-day ceasefire starting Monday, which Putin countered with a proposal for face-to-face negotiations, the first since the war began in 2022. Zalenskiy stated on social media that he would personally wait for Putin in Turkey, adding that he hopes Russia won't make excuses this time. His chief of staff, Andriy Yermak, questioned whether Putin is afraid to attend. However, it remains unclear if Putin intends to appear in person. The two leaders have not met since 2019, and relations remain tense. Putin made his proposal in a late-night televised speech timed for U.S. prime time, shortly after key European powers threatened fresh sanctions unless Moscow agreed to a ceasefire. Zalenskiy had also signaled readiness for talks, on the condition that Russia accepted the ceasefire plan. Trump, diverging from European allies, urged Ukraine to accept the meeting without preconditions. Writing on Truth Social, he called the talks a chance to end the bloodbath and said the world needed clarity on whether a deal was possible. Ukraine, under increasing pressure and reliant on U.S. military aid, seeks to renew American support. Russia, meanwhile, appears to see a chance to ease sanctions and re-engage diplomatically with the West. Since launching the full-scale invasion in February 2022, the war has led to massive casualties and the most dangerous standoff between Russia and the West since the Cold War. Despite growing international pressure, Putin has offered little in terms of concessions, though he now proposes what he calls direct negotiations without preconditions. I'm Marjan reporting for Flashpoint TV.